What's worse than having bugs in your home? Spiders, roaches, ants, you name it. We have the 5-pack of the UltraSonic Pest Repeller. And this actually has the LED night lights included with it. So from Bell & Howell, this is the way that you are now going to repel the pests in your home because they don't like the ultrasonic sound. So what happens to them? They leave. They go away. So what do you have to do? Nothing. You plug it in and forget about it. You won't even know that they're there. And today I love that we're gonna give you 2 of them that have right on the side the additional outlets, so you're not losing an outlet even here because you have a plug on the side. You get 3 of the traditional ones as well, $29.95 on that price break and 3 flex payments. We have sold millions of these, millions, including to me many times because all of my friends ask me for these. It's one of the most asked questions I get. Do these work? The answer is absolutely positively yes. And if you're one of the ones, if you're one of those hundreds of thousands of you who have used this, we'd love to hear your testimonial. But let's bring out the gentleman who helps us get rid of those pesty pests in our house. And we're talking about, yes, spiders, which I don't think there's anybody who can do anything about spiders except squash them.
A rolled up newspaper.
Right, right, that's about it. Ants, roaches,
rats,
mice.
Yeah, so it's the mammals as well as the insects. Well, these pest repellers use a technology that is something we cannot see, we can't hear, but it works. It's ultrasonic sound. It's sound at a frequency that's higher than what you and I can hear. It's certainly higher than what our pets can hear, but the rats, the mice, the ants, the roaches, and the spiders, they hear it all day long. And that was tested independently by a third-party laboratory to show that they were effective in the localized area in which they're working. So what that means is you want one of these in every room of your home. And so I want you to count your, the rooms in your house. If you need more than 5, buy 2 sets of these, okay? Because you really want to have one in every single room. And I always tell people, and people forget this, don't forget about the attic. Don't forget about the basement, and don't forget about the garage, okay? This is gonna be the easiest way, and look at that. Now, the reason people say, well, why is it only effective on these 5 things? These are only the 5 that we can say, because the testing for this is phenomenally expensive. So when they've got the independent third-party laboratory to do the test, they picked the 5 most common pests that people have problems with, and that is the rats, the mice, the ants, the roaches, and the spiders that you just saw right there. Now, what does it sound like to them? I don't know. Do you know? We don't know.
No idea.
But we know it's like fingernails on a chalkboard or something very, very annoying that's disorienting that just makes them want to leave the area in which they're staying.
And that's the magic.
Yes.
You don't have to kill them. You don't have to deal with the carcass. You don't have to poison them. I had mice. And let me tell you, they say if you see one, you have like 50.
Yes.
It is so true.
You have an infestation at that point.
It is so true.
Yeah.
But I really got to a point where I tried the traps and everything.
Sure.
It was so traumatic. You hear that snap in the middle of the night. It is the worst feeling because they don't always die right away. And it's just it's an awful, awful experience. You don't have to worry about a thing because what's gonna happen is they just go and leave.
They leave.
They leave.
They just go somewhere else.
I don't really care where they go. I just don't want them to be in my house.
Exactly. Well, you know what? Let's talk about some of the other methods that people use. Because you and I, when we were kids, we were taught like, okay, listen.
All right.
If you got ants, you got to go and buy spray. You have to go buy spray. And then they came out with traps and all these other little baits and things that you could use on the ants. But you know what? This stuff all costs money. And as it gets used up, it has to be replaced. And as it wears off, the ants come back. Now, here's where it gets crazy. Because guess what? You got stuff for ants. What happens if the next day roaches show up? You can't use this stuff. Now, you gotta go out.
You usually just have one.
Yeah. Now, when I say roaches, I mean plural roaches, okay? So then the roaches show up. So guess what happens now? You gotta go and buy more stuff for the roaches. So now and it's the same stuff mixed differently. So it's like just more bombs and traps and tablets and all kinds of crazy things for the roaches. And by the way, killing roaches is not always the solution, okay? Because German cockroaches, female cockroaches, when they are bearing eggs, they carry them on their legs in sacks, okay? When they are about to die, they jettison the egg sacs and those eggs still hatch. So killing the mother is not going to eliminate your pest problem at all, okay? Now,
I could have gone all day without
hearing that. I wanted to get that out of the way up front here just so people know killing is not the way to go. And then when you talk about rats and mice, the thing with this stuff is this will also harm you, your children, your pets. When you're talking about the poisons, this green stuff is poisons. Both of these here are poisons. this and this. And the reason that they make it look like this, that looks like my dog's favorite chew toy.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I have a
you know
friend,
what I'm talking about?
I have a friend whose dog ate it.
Really?
Ate it. And yeah.
Did it survive?
It did survive. So, but let me tell you, it was touch and go. And
yes.
And I said to her, I said, what do you got the poison out for?
You don't need that in the house. And you were talking about the mousetrap before. If you have never set one of these mousetraps, it is a horrifying thing. And to your point, they don't always die when they get trapped in the mousetrap. And somebody's got to get rid of the carcass if they do. You know what, the poisons too, the other thing I always forget to mention is that when the animals pass from the rats and the mice from eating the poison, they don't like go out to the field somewhere and die in a corner. No. They die in a corner in your house. They'll die in the walls, in the ceiling, the floors, and you get this aroma, this smell, stench really.
For
weeks and weeks. With the Bell & Howell pest repellers, okay, you don't have any of those issues. You plug these in, there's never anything to replace. There's no baiting of traps, there's no carcasses to deal with. It just makes them want to leave. And notice, we showed you stuff for ants, we had things for roaches, we had stuff for rats and mice. Was there anything on this table for spiders? No. We were talking about it earlier. Rolled up newspaper. That's your best bet. Or the exterminator will say we can tent your whole house. The Bell & Howell pest repellers are just so much of a better, I mean, it's so much of a better solution, and they do it silently. Like, I've got them in my bedroom. I couldn't even tell you that they're there. And here's how they work. The sound waves come out, and they bounce, they echo off of every solid surface in the room. So walls, doors, furniture, so you don't want to put it behind furniture. You want to make sure they're out in the open. But it creates what I like to call a force field in that room, you know what I mean? So that, like, anything that's in there, they can't get away from the sound. It's going to get them, and they're going to want to leave. It's very simple the way it works, but it does work.
It does work, which is why it has been one of our best sellers forever. I've made this my host pick so many times because I had the mice. Because I tried. First I tried the live traps because I was going to be, you know, like very friendly. That didn't work. I'd release them, next day I'd see 5 more. And then I tried the traps. One didn't die, got its little tail caught in it, and was trying to get into my cabinet. It was the most horrifying.
Dragging the trap.
It was so traumatic. I mean, I was crying. It was just like awful. Then I tried the glue trap, thinking that would be more humane.
No.
That's the worst thing. I had to get it out of there and set it free because I felt so guilty about that.
Those are horrible.
Let me tell you what, this is a solution. I had tried so many things. I found a sample of this was years ago. I found a sample of a similar product to this in my drawer. Somebody had given me here at HSN. I went, you know what? I'm just going to try it. Whatever. What have I got to lose? 2 weeks later, all I remember thinking was, I haven't heard that.
Yeah, the little scurry.
That
scurry of little feet.
I haven't heard it at all. Never heard it again.
Yeah.
Never had another problem with it.
I know the sound.
And it was not this exact company. I'm just telling you, this has it has been improved even more. And now you get it with, so you don't even lose the outlets on 2 of these. And they have the nightlight.
The nightlights. I'll show that in a second too.
You would think that in a condo, like I'm in a condo, that I wouldn't have problems with, you know.
It might be worse because you're in a condo.
In some ways, it is.
You're surrounded by people.
Every room.
Yeah.
In my house, I have one of these plugged in. And I wanted to ask about pets because I have a dog. I know it doesn't.
Okay, so dogs and cats, no problem. But the only pets, I always tell people that if you've got gerbils, hamsters, if you keep rats or mice as pets, just don't put them in the room where you're keeping them in their cage, okay?
I also heard bunnies.
I don't know. You know what? I haven't heard bunnies. I don't know about bunnies. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't know about that. But okay, so let me address the skeptics, okay? Because there are people out there that are looking at this going like, okay, so let me get this straight. I can't see it. I can't hear it. How do I know it's working? I'm going to show you something. This is an ultrasonic leak detector, okay? I have all the coolest gadgets.
You do.
This device is used to measure gas leaks in natural gas lines because the pressure is so great, it comes out so fast, it actually creates an ultrasonic sound wave. So I'm going to go around the front here to our little ultrasonic pest repeller. All right, and I'm going to put this in front of it. Now, when I press the button, what's going to happen is anytime it senses an ultrasonic sound wave, you're going to see a little red ball that's going to pulse. Every time. See it? Every time it does that. Let me turn that up a little bit. There we go. Every time it pulses, you're going to see it. And that's what's so amazing about it. See the little red dot right there? That's what's so amazing about this is that when it does pulse like that, you actually see that it's working. So you know an ultrasonic sound wave's coming out. Now, the other thing is this. If I cover this, on top there's a photo cell. Every time I cover that, your LED lights are coming on. So you can see very, very clearly that at night when it gets dark, they will come on, they'll stay on all night, and then during the daytime they go off. So you're actually getting the benefit
Oh, yeah.
of that as well.
$29.95 on a price break, 3 flex payments. Let's go to New York because Danielle is calling in. Danielle, welcome. You're on with Alice and Lou. I understand that you have tried these before. Hi, Danielle.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Danielle.
Hello.
Great to have you on with us today. I understand that you've tried the Pest Repellers in the past.
Hello there?
Yes, can you hear us?
I hear you. Hi, this is Danielle. How are you?
Oh, great. We are great, and thank you for calling in, Danielle. I understand that you've used the Pest Repellers in the past. Is that right?
Yes, they're actually fantastic.
Oh.
We had a lot of ants in the kitchen.
Ants are hard to get rid of, aren't they?
They're very hard.
Yes, we had a lot of ants in the kitchen, and they just were so, they came out in droves when I plugged this into the wall. So
Wow.
for some reason, we've had problems in the kitchen for a little while now, and the ants were coming out and about, so I had to find a solution, and I have pets, 2 dogs and a cat, and I didn't want to use any kind of pesticides. So when I saw this, I definitely had to buy it. I'm a very avid customer of your company.
Thank you.
So I want to compliment the product.
Fabulous,
Thank you, Danielle.
I'm so glad it worked for you because, yeah, ants are tough to get rid of. Thank you so much. My dad had ants. I was sitting at the kitchen counter visiting them. I'm like, oh, what is this? It's like, I can't get rid of these ants. And he had those little thingies all over the place. I said, Dad, Pest Repellers.
Use the Pest Repellers, Dad.
I sent them to him. Gone.
Nice.
They are gone.
Nice.
Please try these. Please try them. And you know what? You have